GTA 5 has some of the most interesting bike physics and controls of any game that I've played. The arcade physics are also perfect for doing stunts, as they are very forgiving for landing at high speeds and hitting so-called bumps with the bottom of the bike. But today I want to explore some of the real-life mods out there that completely overhauls the motorbike driving in GTA 5, starting off with a DriveV mod. So I did use this mod a while back, but I didn't really focus too much on the bikes, which is kind of what I use the most in this game and have been using, nor did I do any comparisons with the vanilla version of the game or the original version, so I kind of want to do that today and then... oh, sorry. Also later on in the video, show some of my favorite bike mods that are in the game, which is also something that I think is gonna be in GTA 6. Right, so the three big things that have changed with this handling is, for one, there's no traction control on the bikes, meaning if you try and turn at full speed, you are most likely just gonna oversteer and, yeah, begin to slide. Kinda similar to how bikes feel in GTA 4. The motorbike handling in GTA 4 is a very talked about subject when comparing the two games. They took a massive leap towards an arcade feel in GTA 5, as this is how driving looks in the previous game. Not only the bikes, but also the cars feel like they have a lot more weight to them, and they respond heavily to terrain and elevation changes, so Rockstar kinda ended up ditching this handling model for a more fun and balanced one in GTA 5, leaving the realism behind. There's also more wheel spin and torque to these bikes, which could mean that they're actually faster than the original bikes in the game, which we will test in just a second. The bikes also have zero or at least very minimized engine braking, which means if I just let go of the controller or the brake, he's just gonna... yeah, the bike's not gonna brake, it's just gonna keep on rolling essentially. There's like no auto braking. And of course there's also more damage to the bike, so if you crash, this one is already now smoking. Right, so here's a quick comparison of two bodies. They are both stock. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit here at the middle, but the DriveV body actually made it to the end about 3 seconds faster than the original version. So yeah, there are some very noticeable differences with these bikes, but also in air. So if I try and jump here, notice how I can barely turn the bike sideways when I'm in the air. Typically, this is how much you can actually turn the bike sideways when you're in the air. Whereas with this one, you're just kind of stuck, or you're moving very, very slowly. It's very similar to how the Oppressor Mark 1 handles when you don't have the wings out. This is from one of my previous videos, and it pretty much handles the exact same way in the air, which isn't really that good for stunting. That also makes it very difficult to actually glide with this bike, since you kind of want to wiggle the bike back and forth in order to get that gliding momentum going. So I don't think gliding is actually possible with this mod. I'm gonna try it out with some more speed over here. So I'm just gonna try that out right here. Obviously you wouldn't be able to go this fast normally, but this is definitely enough speed to at least enter an infinite glide. But no, this bike just kind of goes straight down. So this mod definitely removes gliding from the game as well, which, to be honest, if that was not a thing in this game, I think stunting would have been dead quite a long time ago, or at least not as big as it eventually got in this game. Since gliding is used on like 90% of stunts in this game in order to just travel a little bit further to reach a specific platform. Flips are kind of similar with this handling. You just can't really spin around as fast, if that makes sense. And the number one technique for stunting, of course, is bumping, simply wheeling into something and bumping off it with your bike. You can still do it with this mod, as you saw right there. However, when you're driving faster with this bike, you can't really pull wheelies at higher speeds, at least not as much as you can without it, which definitely makes stunting a lot harder, because as you can see right here, I can't really get the front wheel up. However, when it comes to the high speed driving, I almost prefer the DriveV handling. Not only because it requires you to be a bit more skilled at controlling the bike, but you can also do like some sick power slides since you have not as much traction. And I don't know, it's just a bit more rewarding to actually manage to do fast dodges, because with the original bike you have such snappy grip, which can be nice sometimes, like for setting up for stunts or doing races. And we kind of touched upon this a little bit in the last video I made with this mod, which is, what is Rockstar's view on this for GTA 6? It's kind of hard to tell. I've always stuck to the side that I believe they will take a more arcade route. GTA has always been an arcade game and an arcade racer, but it's been a lot of fun to read all of your comments on what you think GTA 6 will do. A lot of people agree that GTA 6 should have more realistic driving, but a lot of people also agree with me that they will pretty much don't change the physics at all. Some people want a mix between 4 and 5, which I kind of agree with. Some don't think that the crash physics will piss players off because they will make them happy and appreciate the realism. But let me know in the comments what you think about this. Let's say you're in a cop chase in GTA 6. You're being chased by like 3 cops, and let's say you're driving something like this, right? And the cops hit you from the back, and you like graze into a wall or even just a curb, which bends your wheel and you basically can't escape anymore. Would you enjoy that, or would it piss you off? Especially in a mission, you would have to like get out of the car, maybe find a new one, restart the mission. I personally don't think I would enjoy that very much, and I don't think that the overall player base, which will be huge by the way, would really enjoy that either. But I do like some of these suggestions saying that you could have like a setting where you can choose how much realism you want with the driving, which I think there's a couple of games out already that already have that setting. So yeah, I think I could actually get behind that as well. I think that would be quite fun to just try out the different modes, you know? So let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. Now I want to take a look at a clip or a couple of clips from the GTA 6 trailer. There's only about one clip in this trailer over here, which kind of shows a little bit of things you might be able to do with the bikes. As you can see right here, they're kind of doing slow wheelies. I think some of them like have their foot out in the air and stuff. Slow it down a bit. You can see this girl here waving towards the crowd. I think you have an ATV doing a very steep wheelie here in the back. And then in the next clip, they're just kind of driving around like this. You can see popping some more wheelies and stuff. Now this could all just be pre-animated or just something that NPCs can do. But one of my favorite mods in GTA 5 already allows us to do this. So let's check that one out. This mod just allows you to do some very slow wheelies. You can do some very precise turns, as you can see right here. Now there is one bike in this game which is called the Manches, which is this bike right here. Now it has pretty similar handling, but it can't really turn as steep. I mean, yeah, you can still do some nice wheelie stunts and whatever, but you just don't really have as much freedom as you have with the mod. So I for sure think we'll see something like the Manches in GTA 6, which I'm very hyped about, because from those clips that we just saw in the trailer, kind of looks similar to that bike as well. Now with this one, we can also do some tricks like this, where we can sort of stand off the side, and I think there's also one where we like jump around. Yeah, we can do it that way as well. I think it'd be very cool if we see some stuff like this for, yeah, GTA 6 as well. Just some more tricks with like unique bikes. Maybe there'll be like different skill trees for different bikes so you can learn new abilities for specific vehicles, kind of like we have in GTA 5 now. Not the skill tree, but obviously there's a lot of vehicles which have their own unique abilities, like the Scramjet, the Manches that I just showed, the Oppressor, all of these special vehicles which have like their own unique little thing. I think we'll see a lot more of that in GTA 6. And yeah, we'll see, hopefully at the end of this year we'll be at the skate park in that game doing some stuff like this. I hope that I can cut back to this clip and be right. I really hope so. And I don't know if I've tried, I probably have. Can we do a full wheelie around this whole thing here? I wonder if I can go through these. Oh, okay, it's gonna be hard with the wheelie as well. Maybe if I go very slow, because we don't really want to jump over it. Oh, I think it's possible, but it's really hard, because we need to go straight the whole way. Oh, it's very satisfying if I can get this. Hold on. I feel like I have done this before, but it's still... Oh, okay, did a little jump. Carry on. Oh, it's hard though. Oh yeah, we gotta do this as well. Hold on. Look at that, just relaxing, hanging off of it. Oh, okay, that was sick. We did it while I did that. Can we continue? Oh, it's gonna go down there. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I really do love talking about this subject. I mean, it gets me amped up for GTA 6. And it's also very interesting to see everybody's view on, yeah, how they think GTA 6 will look like. That is a peanut. Yeah, I just wanted to cover the bikes a little bit more in today's video. I'll be reading the comments and seeing what you guys think about this. You can click over here to check out the previous video I did for this mod. Focuses a bit more on the cars as well. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.